Hello and welcome to another episode of Tips and Ideas with Ed Wallace of Midwest Landscaping, www.uniqueenvironments.com. Well, we're back here in Long Beach, California, continuing with our landscape front yard and backyard makeover. This project is being completed by me, and the clients are going to be able to get back a rebate on this landscape through the Long Beach Lawn the Garden program. So I'll just give you a little update on what's happening here and what progress we've made. As you can see here in the front, I started a dry stream bed. We had laid out the landscape fabric, and I brought in a couple loads of stone, and it's going to come off of this gutter. They're going to install a rain gutter here. It's going to come down and come off of here, and it's going to traverse down and empty out down here at the bottom. So we'll be able to divert that water and keep that water on the job site and be able to water some of the plants and just keep the water here on the site. With the stormwater regulations here in California, this is important, and also as part of the criteria for the garden program for Long Beach Water Department, we have to have some type of bioswale or water retention system. So this is what we devised for that. As we go over here towards the front door, if you notice, we have a couple decomposed granite areas where I mentioned in the last video about the drop zone for the berries. As you can see, there's quite a few podocarpus berries that are in the DG, and we want to be able to rake those out. So that's the reason why we put this decomposed granite here, so we can be able to maintain that. And back in the back area, it'll be mulch, it'll be landscape mulch in these areas, planter beds, and also the main yard. Our pathway is done. As you can see here, the decomposed pathway goes back to the back gate here. There's the gate right here, it goes to the backyard. So we did a decomposed granite pathway going out to be able to take the garbage cans out. Completed this yesterday. Did a little bit of rake out of the landscape to get things ready to put in the drip irrigation, micro spray irrigation setup. We have a couple boulders, accent boulders off to this corners here. This particular type of boulder is called Baja Cresta, a really beautiful boulder. We're going to put in a Manzanita Sunset. Actually, we're going to put a John Durley up in this point here, and went through and did some retrofitting of the existing irrigation system. Took out the pop-ups and capped off a lot of heads because we won't be needing those. So went through and capped off quite a few of the unneeded sprinkler heads in the parkway, which is going to have a subsurface drip system, and also in the main yard, which is going to have a drip emitter distribution line with micro sprays and drip emitters. So that's your update for today. Things are moving along very nicely. Tomorrow we'll finish the stoning in of the of the dry stream bed, and also running some of the irrigation line, distribution line for the plant materials where the flags are, so all the different types of plants we're going to put in, and also get rid of this pile of roots and stuff that we had to take out when we put in the DG pathway. It's a lot of digging. Ed Wallace, Midwest Landscaping, tips and ideas. Stay tuned and watch the magic. www.uniqueenvironments.com.